future, and I'm here to introduce the Advanced speech. The first speech is by Sharon. She will tell us about Chinese New Year.
Hello everybody, my name is Sharon. Today I'm going to talk to you about Chinese New Year in Taiwan. Taiwan has many festivals, and my favorite festival is Chinese New Year. I love Chinese New Year because every year my grandma will make rice cake. It tastes really yummy. I would do New Year's shopping with my family. We buy cookies, candies, golden rolls, and many spring festival couples. Every time, we almost can't take everything home because we buy too many things. Another reason is the red envelope, because that means I can take the money to buy something I want. But my mom will take some of it away. During Chinese New Year, all of the family will be together and eat a big family reunion dinner. When we finish the dinner, the children will say Happy New Year to the elders, and they will give us the red envelope. Then the adults will sitting in the living room, watching TV or talking about everything. For the children, we will play with toys and play cards, or count our money in the red envelope. When we go to sleep, we will put all of our red envelope under our pillow, because there is a monster. That monster is afraid of the color red. So if you show it the red envelope, it will be scared and run away. During Chinese New Year, we will also wear new clothes to signify we are going to welcome the New Year. If you are living in Taiwan, you must know Chinese New Year, because Chinese New Year is always fun and interesting. Thank you for listening to my speech.
About his favorite city.
My name is Jessie. Today, I'm going to talk to you about my favorite city. There are many big cities in the world, like New York or Tokyo. Also, there are many beautiful cities in the world too, like San Francisco or Sydney. Of all these cities, my favorite city in the world is Kaohsiung. I love Kaohsiung for 3 reasons. First of all, Kaohsiung has a comfortable climate. It's warm all year, so you can do many activities. If you like nature, you should go to Shoshan for hiking. But be careful, there are many wild monkeys and they'll grab your food. If you like the ocean, you should go to Shitsuwan for swimming. Also, you can watch the sunset at Shitsuwan. It's beautiful and fantastic. Second, you can say Kaohsiung is an artistic city. Why? Because Kaohsiung has many art museums and art centers, like the Kaohsiung City Arts Museum and Dadong Art Center. All of them have many fantastic paintings and exhibitions. You must see a lot and learn a lot there. Finally, Kaohsiung has many places for shopping. The Dream Mall is the best choice. There are many stores and restaurants in the Dream Mall. On the 8th floor, there is a big theater. You must have a lot of fun there. Also, you can go to Sanbo Shopping District. There are 3 big department stores. In general, if you like shopping, you should come to Kaohsiung and have a shopping tour. All in all, Kaohsiung has so many good things and fun things. I wish everyone in Taiwan can come to Kaohsiung at least one time. You must discover Kaohsiung and see for yourself how pretty it is and what a special city it is. My speech is finished. Thank you.
Now, please welcome Jenny, and her speech topic is My Family.
My name is Jenny. Today, I want to talk about my family. There are 4 members in my family. They are mom, dad, my sister, and me. Everyone in my family is so special, so that is why I want to tell you something about them. First, I want to introduce my sister, the cute girl in the picture. She is the person who knows me a lot. She is 16 years old. She goes to Kaohsiung Girls High School. She isn't really hardworking, so I don't know why she can get a high score to get into her school. And she is kind, but also she is mean. I thank my sister a lot because when I was playing, she would tell me to be hardworking. So if I get a good grade, I thank her. But she isn't so strict with herself. Next, I want to tell you about my mom, the most beautiful woman in the picture. She is the cook of my home. If my family didn't have her, maybe we all died of starvation. But she is so garrulous. She can repeat the same thing hundreds of times, and she won't be dizzy. Although she is so garrulous, I know she is considerate with me. There are no any parents who want to harm their children, right? Next, I want to share my father's story with you. He is the handsome man in the picture. He is a veterinarian. He is very smart, and he is very funny. He is not like other doctors. My impression is that doctors are always so serious, but my father isn't. He has a sense of humor. He is so special. Everyone in my family is so important to me. Sometimes we have little arguments, but we know each other are so important so that we won't oppose each other, because we are family. Thank you for listening to my speech, and this afternoon, just have a good time with your family. Thank you.
Like me, our next student is Taiwanese. Jonah is now going to tell us why he is proud to be Taiwanese.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jonah. Today I'm going to talk about what makes me most proud to be Taiwanese. It is no exaggeration to say that I am proud that Taiwan's technology has been boosted by the growing of consumers' dependence on electronic products made or developed by Taiwan has spread throughout the whole world. There are Acer and Asus, which are the top PC sellers, as well as HTC, an internationally well-known smartphone company. In the field of machinery, bikes in Taiwan has praised around the world. Merida and Giant have a market share of over 50%. Moreover, biotechnology is our best power right now. We can combine our techniques, such as genetically modified foods, with highly advanced agricultural expertise. With our comprehensive skills, we can do more research to improve our industries, making our products top-notch. If we can make an all-out effort to dig into Taiwan's specialties, we can succeed in developing not only domestic, but also foreign markets. Citizens in Taiwan should all be proud to have the soft power like this. Nevertheless, what also makes me proudest is our devotion to better and a richer life. While most of us are used to the convenience of living in Taiwan, few of us realize that we are enjoying the world's #1 service. In fact, the density of convenience stores in Taiwan ranks first in the world. From buying groceries to ticket booking, a convenience store can almost satisfy every need. What's more, they never close. Anyone who compares Taiwan to the other countries in the world will realize how convenient it is to live in Taiwan. It is the assiduous Taiwanese that make this miracle happen, and this is the spirit of Taiwan. Thank you.
The next speech is by Joyce. She will tell us about her invention.
Hello everyone, my name is Joyce. Today I want to talk about my invention. My invention is a cute robot. Her name is Anne. She can do housework, homework, cook, and many other things. If you want to go outside, Anne will help you do everything to prepare. Her nose is very clever too. If your house is dirty or smelly, she can smell it and sweep all the house in under 10 minutes. Isn't that fast? I have installed a monitor as one of her hair accessories. She can see everywhere. If you do bad things outside or inside, she will command you to do all the housework and cook for yourself for 2 weeks. She wants to let you know that doing housework and cooking is hard work, so you shouldn't do bad things. She cares about you very much. One of Anne's greatest skills is her cooking. She knows every recipe. If I told it to cook stinky tofu, it could do it in 2 minutes. However, if she isn't happy, don't tell her to make dessert. If you ask her to do this, she will bite you. Now let's talk about Anne's homework skills. Anne's IQ is very high. It is over 180. However, don't expect her to just write your homework for you. She will help you to learn, not to be lazy. She also has many other things to do. If you buy my Air robot, we will give you a free gift. The free gift is also a robot. Her name is Daisy and she is very useful. Why is it so useful? It is useful because it is a detective. If someone steals your money, wallet, or even your underwear, it could catch the thief in 30 seconds. How fast? It is the police officer's little helper. It can read fingerprints and recognize murderers by looking at their eyes. These 2 robots cost $1 million. If you are rich, it is easy for you to buy them. If you are poor, I will give you one to you for free. Thanks for your listening. I hope you want to buy Anne and Daisy.
Next is Penny, and she will tell us about her best friend.
Hello, my name is Penny, and I'd like to tell you about a person who's important to me. My best friend is Funny. I met her at Chinese school in grade 3. She is also my classmate. She has short black hair, a big nose, a big mouth, and she wears glasses. She is the tallest in our class, even taller than our teacher. We will play many games together. For example, basketball, baseball, dodgeball, and hide and seek. Our favorite game is playing basketball. It's because that will let us score harder. We often play in our school's basketball court at break time with the other boys. At lunchtime, we will go down to take all the food for our class together too. We will eat a snack together. For example, cheese cookies, chocolate candies, green beans, bread. We will walk back home on the same street. When we are walking, she will start to tell jokes, being crazy. We're on the same running team. Before, she was a little fat, but because we run, now she's as thin as me. She likes Nike clothes, but sometimes she wears her mother's clothes too. And we both don't like to wear skirts. Her voice sounds like a boy, If her test is awful, she will not cry, but she will be nervous and worried because her mother will punish her. I think she'll go to the same junior high school with me, and I wish we could be there for a lifetime. In the future, she'll also be a judge. I hope she'll be successful. Thank you, everyone.
Now we have another invention. This one is by Sophia, and she will tell us about the greatest invention ever.
Hello everyone, my name is Sophia, and today I want to talk about the best invention of all time. There are tons of inventions in the world. Some of them are useful and world-changing, while others not so much. A good invention, in my opinion, should be required to possess three things in the world that are cheap, convenient, and eco-friendly. And the internet has them all. From smartphones, iPads, to computers, of course, the internet's everywhere. And why is that? First of all, it's cheap. Who doesn't have a computer at their house? In modern days, people use it to do almost everything in everyday life. Second, it's convenient. You can surely find anything you want on the internet. And its convenience is worldwide since it's a platform for all sorts of information and the latest news. It definitely has the quality of being convenient. Nowadays, with severe climate change and the rainforest disappearing, the third standard of being the best invention of all time, the eco-friendliness is more important than we can ever imagine. And the internet thankfully meets the standard. The internet itself is a virtual object, and its transit waves through the underwater cable line. Isn't that eco-friendly enough? There'll be no doubt that things have two sides, and so does the internet. Criminals use it for bad deeds, for example, and that isn't a newly discovered situation. But the internet's meaning isn't just about that. Through the net, those kids in need can see the world in a much better way. It provides them to think, to learn, even the power to change their life from poverty. So that's why, to me, the internet is the most significant and the best invention of all time. Thank you for your consideration.
Please welcome Sandy, and her speech is coming later.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandy. Today I'm going to talk about collaboration. What is collaboration? Collaboration is when two or more people or organizations doing the same thing together. In order to be productive or to do the things that cannot be done by one person, we have to collaborate because it allows us to do many things more quickly and more correctly. There are many examples of collaboration in our lives. First off, let's talk about sports. In the game of the basketball, we have to collaborate or we will eventually lose. We can't just put all of the duty on one person. We have to nurture our unspoken concerns and everyone will have their work to perform. I think if a team has great collaboration, they will get a good score. There is another example of collaboration in music. Do you know what concerto is? It is the collaboration of music. We can't just play concerto by ourselves. It must be played by many people because it refers many instruments. While every instrument has an independent part, they are still all working together, making a tuneful sound. Collaboration doesn't just happen in sports or in music. It is practiced in many other categories. For instance, urban systems, world economy, schools, cooperation, and so on. Clearly, it's part of our lives because it almost happens in every system. Let's collaborate and make a better world. Thank you for your listening.
Carrie is now going to give us some advice about the best way to study.
with teachers? Why or why not? Some people prefer to learn by themselves than with teachers. In my opinion, learning with teachers has more benefits. A teacher supervises you to complete your assignments and gives some quizzes to help you assess how much you understand the content. On the other hand, some people think that there are a few subjects that can be studied by themselves. Take history, for example. You may probably learn much by yourself if you have a strong passion for it. Frankly speaking, you don't really need a teacher to read out all the words in the textbook for you. However, a good teacher will guide students to be successful in their study, and that's why I still support the idea of learning with teachers. First, if you learn by yourself, you may have too much free time. For those who cannot schedule their time wisely and efficiently, will certainly choose playing over studying. In addition, there's one more benefit of studying with teachers. Normally, a teacher will teach a subject in which they are an expert. That is, by learning from a teacher, I will benefit from his or her knowledge or experiences. For me, my English teacher not only helped me figure out those complicated aspects of English grammar, but it also showed me how wonderful mastering the language will be. Now, I won't hesitate to talk with a foreigner by using English, because I'm certain that I'm fully capable of expressing my ideas. In summary, I strongly believe that students cannot learn well without teachers' assistance. Although students are responsible for their own learning, teachers are a marvelous source for both enhancing one's academic study and their personal development. Thanks for listening.
Last but not least is Charlie. He will tell us about his favorite sport.
Hello everybody, my name is Charlie, and I'm going to talk about my favorite sports. First is swimming. I've been interested in swimming since I was 9 years old. I learned to swim at Kaohsiung YMCA. It's often very hot here, so going for a swim can be very refreshing. My parents' house is a little bit far from a pool, so I always take a bus by myself to get there. Swimming is very difficult to learn, but it can make a lot of fun trying. Next, I'm going to talk about baseball. I've been interested in baseball since I was in grade 4. I learned how to play baseball in my elementary school. Sometimes, our class team will play against another team. Baseball is very good and fun because our class always wins. We have been #1 twice in our school, and now we will play against another school. Exercise is very important for our bodies, as it makes us stronger and healthier. I like all sports, and I hope everyone can take some exercise every day. Thank you for listening.